Hello there, people of the internet. My name is Udwuri Chekero, and I am with Festus Misango. I am with Clinton. We are talking Manchester United versus Arsenal at Old Trafford. First of all, we want to go and talk about the stats, which are very favorable to Manchester United. Who would have thought that Manchester United was going to be having 54.4 possession against Arsenal's 45.6?
Myself.
Shots on target. Shots on target against Arsenal were 2. Shots on target against Manchester United were 5. 14 shots on for Manchester United and 11 shots for Arsenal. We have 703 touches against Arsenal's measly 607, 513 passes, 430 passes for Arsenal. Clearances 17, corners 7 for Arsenal and 4 for Manchester United. Offsides, Manchester United were caught offside twice. Arsenal were never caught offside. Yellow card, Arsenal had 2, and they conceded 6 goals, while Manchester United played without any card and conceded only 4 fouls. So, according to me,
yes,
Manchester United was the better team this evening. Arsenal took all the 3 points, but as we like to say, Manchester United won our hearts. Arsenal took all the points. So I am with an Arsenal fan, and I want to start with them because they're the ones who deserve to talk first because they have 3 points. How are you, my friend? Niliona tukiangalia you game, you were like really tetemekaing. What was going on?
Yes, as I said, and I've always said that when Man U, they've got injured players like the way you've seen they're playing. It reminds me of a season, I think 2016, 2015, 2016, 2016, 2017, when they
Nothing is recording a red.
When yes,
Fred, eh?
yes,
Good,
yes,
good.
When actually they had injuries, but then it was a debut for Rashford, and they beat us. So I told you guys that for this one, as long as they have those injuries, Arsenal should not go there over confidence that they're going to win that game. Because these guys, they're going to showcase and show actually they are very strong. And you've seen the young lads there, Ahmad playing very well. I don't think Ahmad should actually replace Anthony. He's playing very well. If you've seen the way he was playing, I don't know why Ten Hag has not been playing that boy.
As I said, I think it is always the idea of spending too much and benching the people that you've... But my friend, before the game, you were very afraid. Ulikuwa unatetemeka bwana. Ulikuwa unasema hii kitu tukongwe tu mbili tu.
Kwanza after seeing the lineup, I was so much worried because I didn't see where the quality was going to come from to at least stand up against Arsenal today. So when I was watching that game, I was very surprised with what I was watching. And I don't know, I think there's something that's going on. I think it's changed my mind about the manager. I think the difference today in that game between Arsenal and Manchester United was the quality. If you had a little bit of quality, maybe Bruno Fernandes, Rashford was available, or some new players who are going to come in the summer. I think next season we can.
The problem I have with the fans that are always saying that they have changed their minds in as far as coaches are concerned is a bit. I find it very disingenuous because even Chelsea fans are right now saying that they have changed their mind in as far as Pochettino leading Chelsea next season is. I think that the problem is that there is a lot of inconsistency with these coaches. Because, so why could they play like that against Crystal Palace? That goes down, for me, it goes down to the coach.
Why the players?
Probably, but you see, the person who bears the responsibility is usually the coach. And if when Arsenal is playing well, you can say that it is the coach, Mikel Arteta. But it's the players, maybe Saliba and all those guys. But they are in the hands of the coach.
Yeah. But I assure you, Manchester have always done up very well against Arsenal in any game. If you
just
realize,
like they do against Chelsea.
Yes, they always stand up very well. But when now they meet, like you just said, Crystal Palace, played badly. Now when it draws down to
Actually, that is the third game.
Exactly.
Today is the third game. I think Manchester United have played well this season.
Yeah.
Only 3 games of the season.
Let me ask you, if you look at that game, the stats are very favorable to Manchester United. So the question is, why did you lose the game?
Quality. That is what I think was the problem. Because the way we were playing, we were possessing the ball, but you were not hurting us in any way. Yeah, so up on Bele, Garnacho was trying, but Garnacho is kind of still lack that experience to perform at a higher level consistently. So some games like today, you can really underperform. And also you have to consider this guy has been overplayed. This is the first time he's playing at a higher level. It's the first season. And he has played too much matches that he is supposed to play. He's not supposed to be starting every game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people, even Minor, we are endangering his career because he's playing too much matches at a very younger age. Yeah, so
Who was your star player at during the game?
Amad Diallo.
Amad Diallo.
I wonder why Ten Hag keep on playing Anthony.
But again, what is going on with the injuries? He's injured.
He's injured again, and he has not been playing even. So you wonder where the injury is coming from. So when you look at Ten Hag, you can be convinced why he can be sacked, and also you can be convinced why you need to stay. Because both the two make sense. You can sack him because of the results have not made. The Manchester United losing 14 games doesn't make sense for any manager.
Is it 14 or 15?
This is the 14th. And then you can also make him stay because you can say he has had around 60. Now this is the 66 cases of injury. You can see Martinez have missed 27 games this season.
Arsenal did not play as expected. If you look at everybody that was talking before this game, everybody was like, this is going to be a walkover for Arsenal. Turns out it wasn't a walkover. Were you guys going to this game pragmatically or Manchester United was just good today?
I will say that I've always said that if Arsenal gets there, we're confident that they're going to win. There's a possibility that they're going to come out with a draw. But then you realize they're also away at Old Trafford. This ground has been very difficult for Arsenal as well to crack. But I think this is the time that they had to do it. When they scored that goal, I think they had to sit back and maybe because now you realize now they were parking the bus so much. Yeah. Arsenal. Yeah.
Saka was nowhere. Saka was nowhere to be seen in this game. Even Trossard, as much as is the scorer in the game, coming from midfield and linking wonderfully with Kai Havertz.
Yes.
I think that generally the top players at Arsenal did not turn up today to play this match.
Yeah.
And I really don't.
How old is Partey?
Hey, Partey.
40?
No, he's not yet 40. In fact, he's
an African man. You never know.
No. Some of them were born in Europe. They don't.
But was born in Africa, Ghana here, man.
Yeah.
So you can't know what
Why are you asking about his age though?
The way he was playing today, missing passes, he can't run.
Actually falling down. I was very
falling down.
Yeah.
That's why I asked how old he is because.
But I think
it was just a bad day in the office. I think. I
it was a bad day.
Let us not shame these African players, man.
Yes.
They are coming from a very difficult place. Sisi bwana, wacha wa vijana wakule hiyo pesa bwana, kwa sababu sasa iko shida. What happens going forward?
You deserve to win this league? Let me ask you that one question first. Do you think you deserve to win this league? Do you think you're the best team in the league?
The second best.
Yeah.
Let me say the second best.
Because if you are the best, today, Bana, you people. There's the weakest Manchester United squad I think I've seen play against Arsenal.
But let me tell you, you may wonder even, you guys might even win against Man City. No. Yeah?
Okay.
You never know.
2 weeks time.
You never know. Yes.
If they play like this,
the way they play today.
I think if they play like they played today, they're going to cause City problems.
With nothing to lose.
But I don't think they're gonna win that game because the problem that I've seen consistently with these top teams that are no longer very top in quality, this is Tottenham, this is Chelsea.
Tottenham have never been top, Bana.
No, those guys have been very good. Even under
They've
Pochettino,
been very good, yes.
they were
They've
in
been
the
very good.
Champions League. They are considered top 6.
Yes.
When you talk about top 6 in England, who are they? They are Tottenham. They are Chelsea. They are Arsenal. They are Manchester United.
Nothing should
they
be
are
4.
City. No, you Wachana Nai.
We've got Liverpool as well.
Nyinyi bwana, you are in the theater of dreams, bwana. It's no longer the days of Alex Ferguson when you were corrupting the referees. And doing all
Exactly.
sorts
But
of
then right
things.
now there's
But you are disrupting me when I was. I've even lost my train of thought because I was saying something about these top so-called top teams. They have what, for example, what has happened to Son this season?
I don't know.
He's not
No,
giving us any goals at all.
Yeah.
You can say that, okay, Kane has gone, but he's still Son, and there are people there that are still playing. So I think that the idea is that a lot of these teams are not being serious with what they want. Like, what is it that they want? Like, for example, Manchester United, what do they want this season? Because you can't tell what they want. What does Chelsea want this season? When I looked at Chelsea playing
wants
yes,
Europa League.
when they were playing in the first half yesterday, they didn't play like they wanted anything. Arsenal
Motivation.
Yeah.
Do you think the problem is motivation?
The problem for me, I always think that it's very, very important who leads a team. The person that instills discipline in a team. And for example, look at City. At City, the moment you say that you don't want to play at City, you are going.
No, not
Look at the guy at Barcelona. What is his name? Rodri.
Rodri.
But Barcelona, Cancelo.
Cancelo, yes.
Yeah.
He said he was bickering that he wanted to play and he wasn't giving enough time. He said, go.
And he was the best left back.
Exactly.
That season.
Yes.
You know?
At the time he was going.
Palmer, what did Manchester City tell him? That he wants to go to a loan.
Then
He was told
refused.
that you either go out for loan or you get sold. And he said, I'm getting sold. You see? How about the guy at Bayern? What is his name?
The guy at Bayern City.
From City, yes. I forget his name. But he was also did not want to play for City. That he was sitting too much on the bench.
I think that is Sane. Probably Sane.
Sane and the other
Sane,
one.
yeah.
There are
Sane
two.
was game.
There are two. There is Sane and then there is another one.
was
How about
consent.
Zinchenko? If you cannot toe the line at City, you leave. And if you remember very well, that is the same discipline that Arteta has instilled in the Arsenal game. You don't see indiscipline. Do you see indiscipline in
No,
Arsenal?
no,
You do not
no,
see
at all.
any kind of indiscipline.
And that's why
yes.
the man had to leave because he was in tips. The kind of discipline that he had.
Yes.
You
It
know,
was
like
affecting the other teams.
one thing the top teams have in common is how the top management coming down to manager to players have the same vision, same ambition. That is very important for a club to do well. Because when you go to Arsenal, Edu and Arteta and that Kroenke, Josh Kroenke, the son to the owner of Arsenal.
The son is Edu.
Yeah. So when you look at that, they have the clear vision. Actually, in 2021, there's a documentary I watched recently whereby everyone was asking for Arteta to be sacked. But Arteta had really talked with Edu and they knew where they wanted to go. Like everyone knew they are in the line of where they want to go as a team. When you look at City, the same. Pep Guardiola, Kina Omar Barada and all that. They all, once you have doubts about the project, you're out.
Exactly.
Nothing like that. Nothing like, tumekwa bench siku mbili.
Ati
unataka
unaanza
complain.
kupiga mayowe. Like,
Market.
for example, look at what is happening to Chelsea. The coach is coming out in the open and talking to the press and telling the press that it is not only them who can sack me, I can also sack myself. You see, if you are talking like that,
It means there's a problem.
There's a
But
problem.
it means there is a big problem.
There's a disconnect.
Yes, and there is the project. There is no project. Because what is the project? He's saying that if I want to, I must not leave after 2 years. I can leave after 1 season. You see, do you think that is somebody who can Arteta talk like that?
No.
If
Can
there's a-
Manchester City coach talk like that?
can't.
No.
If there was a project, you will already know if he will be there next season.
Exactly.
Because this is our project. You are our man. Next season, what do we need to go to the next level? So that way, the team is actually by the Arsenal is a very good footprint of how a project can work out because every season they've improved by a number. 9th, 8th, 4th,
Exactly.
2nd, now 2nd. They're only 2nd because City are better.
Now second. I mean, the league is not over.
It's not over. Come on. Don't say now second.
But
Because-
that's why
But
you
you've
want
just said that you're the second best.
to- you have just said you're the second best. So
What happens to Manchester United going forward? What are you going to get from this league?
actually, for me, I think this is one of the best seasons we've had. I know that one is controversial, but in terms of the changes that are coming in, I see a very positive Manchester from next season. Because since the Glazers come in, this is a new first time you're going to have people who have ideas, football ideas up top. Ed Woodward was a businessman. Richard Arnold was a businessman. So who was there who understands football and how it works? Because when you look at even the decision that we have made in the last 10 years, up top. For example, you sign Pogba. How is Pogba fitting to the project? There's never been a project that 10 years. You bring Ten Hag. You sign Casemiro the last minute. No project there. If there's a project, who do you want this summer? You sign early on, better price. Because now you go to the... Ukisign the Kazamwisho, you're going to pay more. Because teams will know that you're desperate. So this season, next season, I think you're going to bring new. There's a new technical director coming in. We have a sporting director that is supposed to come in from Newcastle. Omar Barada coming in from Man City as a CEO. So I think when these people come in, I think they'll be able to make right decision for this club. So I'm very positive. They are my only hope in reviving Manchester United.
How about European football?
I don't think we even deserve it the way we have played this season. We don't deserve to play in Europe. Just be honest. You can't lose 14 games, then you say, no, we play in Europe. What are you going to do? What are you going to do in Europe? You see, like, next season, let's just have the league games, the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and then the manager have the time now to work whatever he wants to work out. That he has been claiming he has a project. So next season, he can have that time.
But you can make it to Europa.
Yeah?
If there remain 2 matches, you can make it to Europa.
2 matches.
They play Newcastle and who?
Chelsea have to lose. Newcastle have to lose for us to even have a sniff on it. And next we play Newcastle.
Who's supposed to lose? Newcastle.
Chelsea have to lose and Newcastle have to lose.
But you're playing Newcastle.
Next year. So we have to beat Newcastle to even say we have a chance, which is very unlikely.
But you can. If you play the way you played against Arsenal today.
And that's why I'm telling you, Manchester United, you can never know what to expect. You can play against you very well. Then on Wednesday, you see another different Manchester United. It has happened this season so many
and
times.
it's likely to change the lineup completely.
Yeah.
Bring in another people that are now.
Martinez,
okay.
but Martinez is coming.
Bruno.
Martinez is coming back, which is a good. So I think defense at least Casemiro atakuwa ametoka hapo. Yeah. But it's going to be a very hard game. The game that I fear most is against Brighton because Brighton can make you suffer.
You also fear against Everton. Everton has been difficult
That's
for
an
us.
easy game, man.
You don't say it's an easy game.
Is it not the same team that we beat 5-0?
Omar away.
They are home. They're coming home.
It's a very
They're
easy
coming
game.
home. Yes, they're coming
It's a
to
very easy game.
Emirates.
What happens next season? Who are you? Who are you? How are you? Bumping up your because you need a striker as Arsenal. You are telling me that you want to go for the Crystal Palace.
But that's a winger anyway. There's a winger.
Yeah,
There's a
but
winger. Probably can be converted maybe. Striker.
Yeah, but who are you going for? I mean,
But we need to go for quality players.
do you see them around Europe? Do you see any?
Quality strikers. There are so many, but it's just Arsenal. Can Arsenal afford them?
As Arsenal has money.
Has money, but
Osimhen is in the market. I think Chelsea
But
will sign
you
him.
remember Arsenal.
No, he can't come to Chelsea. I don't think he can come to Chelsea.
Osimhen is coming to Chelsea.
Oh, really?
Drogba and Obi Mikel have been working so hard to convince him to come to Chelsea.
Where are they doing that?
Yeah.
Where are they doing that?
There's a podcast that Obi Mikel did and he interviewed Osimhen. Yeah.
And he said he wants him to come to Chelsea.
See, unajua lazima I'm convinced. Like in that interview, in that podcast, Obi Mikel tried to, and actually it makes sense because you need a striker.
All right, so that is that. We were watching Manchester United versus Arsenal. Arsenal winning by a solitary goal. Although, according to everybody on this table, I have the Manchester United fan side, and I have Arsenal, and I have myself as Chelsea fan. We all agree that Manchester United won our hearts, but Arsenal went with all
The 3 points.
the 3
Was that
points.
necessary, man?
But I feel even if you
Tukutane next season, man.
Tukutane next season.
Mimi najua hata Tottenham wakigonga nini unless wakidraw na Man City can easily win that game. I mean the league because the goal difference has become so slim. It's only by the only 3 goals.
Okay, so thank you very much. We are starting. This is GG, or you can call it Goal. We are hoping that you can subscribe to this channel, hit on that notification bell. We want people that can come to this studio and talk to us about soccer. If you're an Arsenal fan, if you are a Chelsea fan, if you are a Manchester United fan,
Man City fan,
Liverpool.
if you Liverpool, whoever you are, please come and have a chat with us. So thank you very much. This was a wonderful weekend. Chelsea winning, Arsenal winning, Manchester United failing, and that is life. Thank you and have a good one.